nigga outside before sunrise. Old school ways, but I'm still a young guy. A real trooper, I be grinding on the front line. Hungry for the money, I'ma eat like it's lunchtime. Really out here, nigga, let's go band for band. Made a lot of transactions, I'm talking hand to hand. Based on the statistics, I never had a chance. Still I sketched a blueprint and I mapped the plan. First case crash, took me in for crack rock. 54th and Duwarty, that was the crack block. Stood solid, never folded like a laptop. Trying to get to school, getting banged on at the dash stop. Can you give me a pistol is what I asked Pops. Late nights walking through the ops on Ascot. Really repping for the team like a mascot. Doing stupid shit, I could've really got my ass shot. Second charge that I caught was a gun case. Got bail money, I ain't got a fundraise. Still remember being broke with a fun day. Overgrind cause debts can't go unpaid. So I'm serving like way to serve lunch trade. The 2 doors a Challenger, not a Mustang. Chop them down like a barber, it was one phase. Cameras everywhere, we gon' flush it if they come raid, nigga.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Young Woo back with another On The Block reaction here on The Block News. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, not later but right now. Also, go ahead and hit that hype button. Let's push this shit to the algorithm and put it in their faces. But listen, man, today I'm back with another Street TV video. As y'all know, I fuck with his channel, his content. The title of this one is OG Twins from Pueblo Bishops were confronted by Raymond Washington at Edison Junior High School. Listen, man, shout out to the twins, man. It's really some OGs. They got, you know, good energy, you know, good personalities. Everybody that I know love them. You feel me? Be smiling and giggling all the time, flirting with everything. You feel me? They be sipping, drinking and shit. You know, they funny. I done been around them multiple times because I'm really from the hood. This Pueblo Bishop, I'm really from that. You feel what I'm saying? Edison Junior High School, I went there too. I think every school they named, they gonna end up naming, I went to also. But listen, I ain't finna do too much talking. We finna see what the OGs talk about, and I'm gonna interject where I need to. But listen, we finna get this shit going, man. Let's get it.
My name is Darnell Peoples, #1 twin from the Pueblos.
My name is Rodell Peoples, #1 twin from the Pueblos.
And you probably are the only identical twin from the Pueblos. Is that true?
You got a couple other brothers around there, at least another three more sets of twins.
Damn.
You got the Poison twins. You got Coca-Cola. Then they little sisters is twins. That's 3. Who else? Who else twins over there? Oh yeah, Dwayne and Dewan, them twins. Them my niggas though. Them my niggas twins and them. Them my niggas. That's 4 sets right there. Who else? Is it some more twins that? I think it's like 4 sets of twins. The ones I just named: Coca-Cola, the Poison twins, Dwayne, Dewan, and then Coca-Cola little sisters. They twins. Yeah, I think them the only twins I know from the hood right now that I could think of. You know, twins is rare. Especially everybody I just named is like identical twins. And then, oh yeah, it's another set of twins that'll be #5, but they not identical. Like they look totally different in the face, but you know, they Hardys. Who else? Who else? Is there some more twins from the? That's all the twins I know as of right now that I can think of. But listen, we finna get this shit back going, man. Let's get it. Oh, you know what? That's a lie. All right, I already named the Hardys. Did Quinn and Dodo. Feel me? Rest in peace, my nigga Dodo. Y'all know Quinn. You feel me? That's some more twins for you right there. It's probably be some more that I think of, but that's all I can think of right now. So it's like 5, but they probably the only older twins, because these the OG homies. And then you got Dwayne and Dewan, they my age. The Poison twins, they a little older. Coco and Cola, they my age. They little sisters younger. Quinn and Dodo, they younger. And then the Hardy twins, you feel me, they my age. So, but listen, we're finna get this shit back going. Let's get it.
That's a lot of twins from one neighborhood.
Yeah, right. We was born in Pueblo, Daria.
We moved out the projects. We moved over there to the
Imperial Courts.
Imperial Courts.
That's around 1965. That when the Watch Riot happened, we was around there then.
7-year-old.
7 years old.
And do you have any memories of Imperial Courts before the riots?
He was
boy
still
got
young?
killed at the gym, remember?
Oh, yeah, I mean, the guy got killed at the gym. Yeah.
He got shot, remember?
Yeah, older guy, too.
That about 65, huh?
Yeah, around 65, at the same time to watch
He
Ryan.
had some brown biscuits on.
Yeah, because I see the shoes sticking up like this here. He was
Oh, you
brown
guys
shoes.
saw it?
Saw it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we little kids, yeah.
First time seeing a dead man, dude.
Right. Then they came, picked him up in a little, with that truck they had, a
Yeah.
truck like a
Corner truck?
old style truck,
Old
like
style,
the donut
like a
truck.
donut truck, huh?
Like you open the back of the truck up and
Slide the
slide the body in there and slide the drawer in there and close it back up. That was
That
the
was
old
it.
time. My mother passed, and Pops got us all together. As my mother died, we all moved to the Pueblos. All 8 of my siblings, 4 boys and 4 girls. And we were small, my aunt and them wanted to split us all up after Mom passed. But my father said, no, I'm gonna keep them all together. So he kept us all together. And we lived in the Pueblos on the back street, which is East 51st Street, Holmes Avenue.
And were there?
Yeah, so the back street, 51st over there by Holmes Avenue. I went to Holmes Avenue too. You feel me? Currently, that's where you'll find, like, that's where the Cambodians be most of the time, is in the back street. You know, the OBZs, they used to hang right there a lot. I'm not sure if they still do. But yeah, shout out to their father that kept the family together. Now, I may have met their siblings, but I may have not known that they siblings, because these twins, you hear about them a lot. In the parties, they be there. You feel me? I never heard nothing bad about them, no disrespect about them or nothing. Never see nobody disrespect them. And I also never seen them be disrespectful. You feel what I'm saying? But I love watching shit like this. I love hearing the big homie stories. You feel me? Whether they my big homies from another hood. I love hearing OGs speak. It's so, because let's keep it G. Growing up, you just hear about how it used to be. You feel me? It was times where a nigga wish I did grow up with the OGs. Like, I'm ahead of my time, nigga. I grew up in the wrong generation. You feel me? Sometimes a nigga have felt like that. So just to listen to these stories, you know, it seemed like, nigga, I was supposed to be there. But listen, we finna get this shit back going. Let's get it.
There already family ties in the Pueblos before you got there at 7 years old?
Yes.
Yes, both of my grandmothers lived there. My father's mother and my mother's mother. And they was kids. And they was like neighbors. And that's how they met. My mother and father met later on over there.
Now, is it true that your dad was a Pueblo from the previous generation of neighborhoods that goes back to the 40s and 50s?
Right. The Pueblos, we was all united, you know.
A big family.
A big family on all sides of the tracks. But our side of the back street, coming up over there, the back street to me was the roughest part over there. I would say, because we always united. We didn't let too many other guys on the other side of the tracks in the Pueblos to come on the back street.
So what were some of the other groups or clubs or gangs that were around in that early period for you guys?
Well, you had the village. They were still there. The village, yeah, the village always been there. The businessman, Slauson, and was in the low bottoms, the 30s. Yeah, back down in there. But we start back then. We can go to each other, go to the party in the village, go to the party over in the 30s. We go almost anywhere in the party over there, and everybody like it. Even go in Florencia. We just go in Florencia. We just go to Roosevelt Park.
What can you tell us about the Castle Crips? Because they don't exist anymore and they didn't really have a long run. That was kind of...
That's some project shit for you right there, nigga. The twins, nigga, the big homies, nigga, they daddy from the set, nigga. They daddy and they mama from the set, nigga. My mama and my daddy from the set, nigga. My mama grew up over in them projects, nigga. My daddy grew up in them projects, nigga. This shit is generational. You feel me? This some generational shit. And it ain't just, the Pueblos ain't just like a family. It really is a family. Like, we from the projects, fool. So everybody know everybody. Your mama and daddy coming from the projects, they was friends. They grew up together. You feel me? They banged and hang together. I'm just saying. So, you know, that's funny. You feel me? That's funny to hear. That's funny to hear. And the businessman, I think they later turned to the Avalon. And, you know, from what I hear, the villains always been there too. Like my mama said, like on that side of Compton, that always been Villain Hood. You feel what I'm saying? That always been they shit. So yeah, man, and you know, like I said, you hear a lot of shit about how it was back in the day. I see old gang flicks of my pops, and you hear how it was back in the day. It used to be fun and shit like that. It ain't the same no more. That you hear that so much. Like, I would love to see a movie on the Pueblo Bishops, on the Pueblo Projects, or the Low Bottoms back in those times. I would love to see a movie based. I was thinking about that shit. Like, I'd love to be a part of a movie that depict street life in the 80s. Like, similarly to Colors, but I want the Pueblos to be the main subject. Like, you know what I'm saying? But finna get this shit back going, man. Let's get it.
Your era.
Yeah, I remember Sherman Barley, because they was hanging out around by there. What's that right over there on Florence and what's that? Like a Towns.
Record shop was there, was it?
Yeah, across the street was a record shop, and there was a little burger stand right there on Florence, Brody.
Yeah, like the Towns.
Florence and that's what they hang out right there. I just remember we used to know some of them. We used to go there and go to Edison. And met some of them too went to Huntington Park. Some of them, after we went on Huntington Park, they went to Huntington Park.
Man, everybody went to Jackson.
Yeah, and Jackson
was all boys school. That was in East LA.
East LA. That was an all boys school. That was the first all boys school. That was before.
That wasn't the first. Reese
no, Reese was the first, but
Bethune was the first.
Well, that
was called Reese.
Yeah, but that was Jackson was the boys school on that side of town, which we all go, and a lot of them we ran into a lot of. Terry Simmons, the Crips, we ran the 30s, the Outlaws, the Villains, the Pueblos, Brims.
Kitchen, Dirt.
Kitchen, Dirt,
and Castle.
Terry Simmons is from Castle Crip. But he came, even Terry, he used to come around the Pueblo, around us.
Yeah, he was a big friend, you know.
He was a good friend. And he came over in the Pueblo. We used to have a pool hall over there, and Terry's come by there. Sometimes Fridays come by there, and the pool hall.
Bring a drink.
Have a drink and just kick it. Oh, that's Terry. You ain't got nothing to worry about Terry. Everybody know you right here. You got to pass. It was cool. We even ran into Big Tookie. Then we was go to we went to Sinella Park and MacArthur Park.
Right.
You know, so I was a young guy. We was the twins from the Pueblos. Had a photo this big out there sitting up there, and we was like, I could say, nationwide, here and there, everywhere we go. The people recognize it with just respect. We see us, shake hands, and we just move on our business.
So when you guys would cross paths with like Alden Jones and some of these other Crip guys, was there any sort of tension at that time?
Nope. We just crossed past. Hey, we took pictures and walk on. When we seen Big Tookie at the Sinella Park.
Sinella Park.
It was a concert.
And that's usually how OGs are with each other. You feel me? It's like a generational thing. Like, and I think they talk about a time like early gang banging, probably before the Pueblo became Bishop, I think that was before the hood probably became Pueblos, and even to this day, like when OGs run into each other with they Crips and Bloods, it'd be a lot of respect for them, especially if you know them, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lie we've been told. Crips hate Bloods and Bloods hate Crips, but that's not true. It's a gang of Crips that love Bloods, it's a gang of Bloods that love Crips. You feel what I'm saying? And this is another story of Pueblos or Bloods running to Wayman Washington, Tookie Williams, and it being all love. You feel me? What's being propagated to us, or the propaganda that we see that's been advertised, you feel me, is not true. All Bloods don't hate Crips, and all Crips don't hate Bloods. There's a lot of Crips that hate other Crips, and that's a lot of Bloods that hate other Bloods, you feel me? But listen, man, we finna get this shit back going, man. Let's get it.
He had a crowd with him. And we had a crowd behind us, the twins.
Pictures.
We took pictures, boom, and shook hands and walked on.
Now, I also know about the Munson family, they had one of the brothers used to kick it in the Pueblos.
Yeah, Too Tall.
Robert Munson, aka Tall.
Too tall. Yeah,
Too
too tall.
Tall.
My big homie.
My big homie, Too
Too
Tall.
tall. Oh, they was from the Avenues right there.
Yeah.
Right around the 84th place. I know them niggas. My auntie lived on 84.
See, and they gotta be talking about a different Too Tall because it's a Too Tall that I know to be younger than them. You feel me? He a good homie too. I don't hear too many people saying free that nigga, but free that nigga Too Tall. You know what I'm saying? I would assume that Too Tall is related to the Too Tall that they talk about, because I don't think they're the same people or nothing like that. But listen, man, finna get this shit back going. Let's get it.
84th place.
84th place between Central
84th
and Hoover.
84th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Muncie live right around the corner. We've been knowing them. I run to Teddy to this day. We run into him at a matter of fact, his brother-in-law's funeral or something. We went to the funeral. Teddy was there.
Right.
Yeah, we always want to. Come on, twin.
Kid and Teddy, huh?
Yeah, Crip and Teddy. That's one of
Too
your
Tall,
homies.
big homie.
So how does a guy like Too Tall, who grew up on 83rd and Hooper, end up being well known in the Pueblos?
That's how it is.
That's how it is, man. You got some
come
people
in,
who
you wear
wear
like
known.
it,
If
put
you
you
wear
right
like
in,
you
you
come
in.
in.
You got it like
Fellas
that.
always been like that, man.
Right, respect
They
Too Tall.
we respected
My
to
G's.
anybody. If you come there, clear and Tall was
Tall went out,
one
party.
of homeboy. I thought there was a bunch of brothers. They was tough. All the Munson
Yeah.
brothers, all of them, bunch of the brothers. I just remember that because
One was at the Venice Beach.
yeah,
He lifting weights, big old.
yeah, the older brother, somebody,
Right.
and they had a bunch of brothers. I just remember, and I was a little guy. I said, damn, these some bad dudes. Had all the lowrider cars back in the days and all that.
Who were the OG Pueblos when you guys were just teenagers?
We got you got 4, 5, 6
Cheyenne,
termite.
the OG Pueblos, Uncle Joe,
My OGs we looked up
Pops,
too.
OG. I looked up Nemo,
Babyface.
Babyface, Shane. Because I mean,
ABC.
we was going to the movies and see all them brothers up there.
Felton. Rest in peace.
Yeah, it was a bunch.
Any of them guys still around that were your OGs?
Nah.
He might have about one,
about 2 or 3.
two or three of them around.
Right.
And I can't remember when my father would tell me all my partners is dead, and I'm getting to see all my friends who I kind of
Gone.
OGs is gone too.
I've heard a lot of stories where Crips would go into different neighborhoods that were established and say, you guys are going to turn Crip. I know they went to the Athens, and the Athens said no, and they went to a couple other neighborhoods, and they said no. Were there every type of that interaction?
Remember one guy
They
tried to
came-
come over there, who was that? Michael Conception, in a wheelchair.
Right.
He came over there, one of our little big homie, he was rest in peace,
Nemo.
Nemo. He's got the shooting
Michael
dice.
Hood. They were shooting dice.
And he came over there and said, "It's Crip, we want to be a Crip." And he said, "Nobody will be a Crip here." Then a boy snatched him out,
Wheelchair.
Michael
Michael
Nemo.
Hood. Nemo snatched him out the
Snatched him out the
wheelchair.
wheelchair. Get up out of here.
Because he was finding them teas
He
on
was he caught him finding teas.
So Mike Conception was over there trying to swindle y'all.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
swinging one of the OGs.
OG caught his ass.
He was still in the wheelchair. I
And-
remember Michael.
And was Michael with his crew of dudes that
I
were
think he had
Crips?
about two or three dudes.
Two dudes.
He wasn't, yeah, they wasn't in there.
No, we wasn't
We
on all that game, man.
yeah, they still come in, but we didn't sweat that. It was just behind making some money, getting money. It was gonna get their cheddar.
When did it
See, and that's what you hear about a lot of the, like niggas like the twins and them and niggas of their generation. They was the hustlers. They was getting money back then. And I think that's why they so popular, because they got good energy, good personality, and they was getting money back in the day. They was like more like on the hustle side. That's why they like even the businessman and even the villains back in that day. I think it was mainly about money. Yeah, you had your hoods, you had your neighborhoods where you resided at and where you hung at. You had your neighborhoods where you resided at and hung at, but everybody knew each other and everybody knows about that money, So shout out to the OGs. You feel me? That's why I think I'm an old school nigga. I got an old soul. Like, it's niggas like this who I looked up to, you feel me, and learned from. You know, stories about niggas like this, they about their money, they had shit bracket, you feel what I'm saying? I got an old soul, old school ways, but I'm still a young guy, a real trooper. I be grinding on the front line, hungry for the money, I'ma eat like it's lunchtime. Really out here, nigga, let's go band for band. Made a lot of transactions, I'm talking hand to hands. Based on the statistics, I never had a chance. Still, I sketched the blueprint, and I'm at the plan. First case crash, cooked me in for crack rock. 54th and the Woody, that was the crack block. Still solid, never folded like a laptop. Trying to get to school, getting banged on at the dash stop. Can you give me a pistol is what I asked Pops. Late nights, walking through the house on Ascot. Really repping for the team like a mascot. Doing stupid shit, I could've really got my ass shot. Second charge that I caught was a gun case. Got bail money, I ain't got a fundraise. Still remember being broke with a fun days. I overgrind cause debts can't go unpaid. So I'm serving life, way to serve lunch trade. The 2 doors, a Challenger like a Mustang. Chop them down like a barber and we run phase. Cameras everywhere, we gon' flush it if they come raid, nigga. But my mama, like, I'm an old school nigga, so when the older people speak, when the OGs speak, I listen. I so game. But we finna get this shit back going, man. Let's get it.
Get more confrontational with the Crips and all these other neighborhoods, including the Pueblos.
At the back in what go to Edison? What was that?
72.
72.
72.
72. That's what I remember. Raymond Washington came in the class. Came in the classroom. I was on the second floor.
Right.
He came in there and said, "Who was in there? Oh, the Pueblos. Stand. Who was in there? Pueblo.
Pueblo in there.
I stand up. I'm a Pueblo.
I was Pueblo.
I'm a Pueblo. That's what I said. Huh?
Y'all movie stars or something?
Yeah. I said, I'm a Pueblo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey.
And then what happened?
He said it was about like 2:30 and the class would be out by like 2:45.
Right.
He says, I'll be right back at 3.
Yeah.
And, I was like shaking a little bit in the booth. I said, this mother be out there waiting for me. I said, ooh, Donnie. And it was a classroom, but shit, the class got really let out. I went to the door. I didn't see nobody out there. We just walked on out. He wasn't there though.
And you guys were together at that time?
I
was in another class, probably down the hallway.
Down the hall, yeah.
But somebody told me.
Yeah.
So we went up, we all met up and together.
We met at the back gate.
Right.
So Raymond would have had to deal with 2 brothers.
Right.
But he was still
a
big.
whole lot of brothers there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was big.
By the time we got on the back gate, he had the school, has people coming down from the Pueblo.
Yeah.
Already to meet us.
Snake came up too. Remember Snake?
Snake.
Our big homie. He's
Rest
always
in
walked
peace.
in. Yeah. He was
walking
old when we
by
were.
himself.
Yeah,
So
he
with
was
the
old.
2 dimes.
So when Raymond walked in that classroom, you already knew who he was, right?
I know he was.
Yeah,
He came in and said, who in his Pueblo?
They coming from Fremont to get us.
Yeah, they was already going to school. He was in Fremont.
So you guys were in junior high and he was
Right.
in high school already.
Right.
You got the Fremont boys coming up there.
Yeah.
The streets really changed.
I like hearing stories about the homies just standing up for what they believe in. We mentioned Pueblos, I'm from Pueblos. Niggas stand up with their chest out like, what? Nigga, we don't give a fuck who you with. Nigga be scared because nigga a little older. What? Nigga, I'm from Pueblos. And what I also like, shout out to the Crips, but I like the fact when it comes to the hood, like, nigga didn't just fall in line with, okay, everybody becoming Crips, we gonna be Crips too. Nigga, like the hood like rebels. Like, we went against the grain. Like, the majority of Bloods, they went against the grain. Even though we outnumbered by Crips, they like, nah, we ain't about to be no Crips. Like, we gonna be what we wanna be. So I like that. I like hearing stories about the homies gang banging. I like hearing about what they went through. I went to Edison. We had to get into fights at Edison. And if it was a problem, shit, we had some Pueblos coming up there too. So, even though they was in Edison in 72, I think I was in Edison in like 2004 to 2007, even though that's like a 30-year difference. I think we shared a lot of the same experiences and shit. We're going to the same schools and being from the same neighborhood and all that. But listen, man, we finna get this shit back going. Let's get it.
Changing in the 80s.
Right.
You guys must have got really soured of how the changes took place. And
Well, the 80s and shit, I started. I think about 82, I started working then.
Right.
I started, I ain't no more hustling and all that day. Ain't no hustling, I turned straight. Yeah. At that grade from school, I went to college, LA City College, For about a year and a half, about a year. Went to college for a while, and then I ended up getting some jobs. Got a job working in.
Hey man, shout out to the OG, the twins, man. On my mama. Them niggas said about an 80, nigga. Them niggas was working by then, no more hustling. Like I said, this the era of hustling. You know, they was in the 70s. He was in Edison at 72, so that's middle school. And by the 80s, when he was grown, like, yeah, we from the hood, we solid, nigga, some solid individuals, nigga, no smut on our name, we got a sense of humor. We gangsters a motherfucker, but we smart too. Don't put no dumb gangsters around me. I need my hustlers to be educated. I need my hustlers to have some sense to them. All my niggas go to work. All my niggas got jobs. All my niggas know how to break it down, scale it up, weigh it out, serve it. But all my niggas know how to provide a service too. As you see, these niggas went to college and everything. This is my first time learning that they went to college. Like I said, they older than me, you know. And I don't know if I watched this whole interview in the past before. I doubt it, you know, because it's a lot of shit that I'm learning and I'm hearing for the first time. But I love to hear the OGs. Like I said, I relate to niggas like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you see these niggas, do these niggas look like they trying to be hard, trying to be gangster? Nah, they just telling you the story of what they been through, the truth. And I got a lot of similarities in the OGs. I think I relate to a lot of OGs more than I relate to young niggas. I feel like I got an old soul. I've always felt like I was ahead of my time. I've always felt like I'm hard, I'm tough, I'm gangster, but I feel like that's not just what I am. I went to college for a couple months, couple weeks. You feel me? I finished school, nigga, on my mama, nigga, while everybody else was on the block hanging and not getting no money, nigga. I was taking my ass to the bus stop, nigga, the train station to get my ass to work, nigga. I always was about my money. But the thing was, because by the time I got out of high school and I got grown, it wasn't no money in dope no more. Like, you wasn't seeing smokers hanging in the alley. You just wasn't seeing the block moving. And I grew up on a 4 block, the crack block. I grew up on there. So I seen it when it was hot, when it was traffic like a motherfucker, when niggas walking around with bank rolls. And I seen it when it started getting slow, when niggas wasn't making no money at all. And I don't even think, nigga, crack exists no more in the projects. I don't even think niggas selling that shit no more. Most of the niggas that was serving when I was younger, nigga, they go to work right now. You feel me? But listen, we finna get this shit back going. Let's get it.
Department of Water and Power. I say eventually that's just a stage that you're going through when you're in the game. In that, you can always try to settle down and try to live life now. You know, life is too precious out there now.
It's too short.
It's too short, and you know you got to live with your family, and you know that's just one stage you're going through. The next stage you got to just kind of move on with your life. You know.
Oh yeah, this is what I also want to mention. Y'all probably seen the twins from the hood before, because one of these niggas is Roddy Rose daddy. You know, Roddy Rose from 60s, the nigga that be rapping. Yeah, one of these twins is his uncle. One of them is his daddy. You know, so he a Pueblo Bishop baby too. He just ended up from 60s. I don't know him personally, but at the end of the day, shit, I know his daddy, I know his uncle, I know his people. And he older than Roddy Rose, older than me, so he know the Project Bows, he know the Bojangles and shit. You know, it's a gap in the generational. It's a generational gap right there. But he got ties to the hood. You feel what I'm saying? But listen, we're finna get this shit back going. Let's get it.
Get a job, get a profession, and do something with your life. You got kids. You don't have to grow your kids, and up there you're not around to grow your sons and daughters and family.
Right.
So it's time, brothers. Some of you brothers out there, wake up. Just talk to a brother that you don't know. You know, back in the days, we just squabble. We drink a beer. We the best of friends for here on in life. That's all. You know, you brothers got to turn your life around sometime. I know you're going through that little stage that, you know, the stage you go through, fight stage, you go through that. The hustling stage, you go through that. Shit.
Time out.
Time.
You heard them, and these is OGs, nigga, solid, no smut, nigga. I beat a nigga up, nigga. You disrespect my big homies, nigga, my OGs, nigga. Mama, I ain't never seen nobody from the hood disrespect these niggas. But y'all heard them, nigga. You go through stages, nigga. What he say? You go to fighting, nigga. That's the gangbang. You go to hustling. That's when you getting older, getting money. And now you stay your ass out the way. it's wrong shit going on now. You feel me? I think I moved through life more similar to them. You know what I'm saying? My pops is got a lot of similarities to them, laid back. You know, you wouldn't even think they was gangbangers until they tell you type shit. But solid, everybody respect them, from the twins to my pops. You feel me? But listen, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Not later, but right now, my name is Young Woo. This is On The Block News.
I be on the block like when crack first hit. If I'm feeling iffy, then my gat gon' spit. I am not a rapper, I don't cap about shit. Dope boy, state of mind, I'ma trap till I'm rich. I be outside like when crack first hit. If I'm feeling iffy, then my gat gon' spit. I am not a rapper, I don't cap about shit. Dope boy, state of mind, I'ma trap till I'm rich. First nigga outside before sunrise. Old school ways, but I'm still a young guy. A real trooper, I be grinding on the front line. Hungry for the money, I'ma eat like it's lunchtime. Really out here, nigga, let's go band for band. Made a lot of transactions, I'm talking hand to hand. Based on the statistics, I never had a chance. Till I sketched a blueprint and I mapped the plan. First case crash, took me in for crack rock. 54th and Duwarty, that was the crack block. Stood solid, never folded like a laptop. Trying to get to school, getting banged on at the dash stop. Can you give me a pistol is what I ask pops. Late nights walking through the ops on Ascot. Really repping for the team like a mascot. Doing stupid shit, I could've really got my ass shot. Second charge that I caught was a gun case. Got bail money, I ain't got a fundraise. Still remember being broke with a fun day. Overgrind cause debts can't go unpaid. So I'm serving like way to serve lunch trade. The 2 doors a Challenger, not a Mustang. Chop her down like a barber, it was one phase. Cameras everywhere, we gon' flush it if they come raid, nigga. On the block like when crack first hit. If I'm feeling iffy, then my gat gon' spit. I am not a rapper, I don't cap about shit. Dope boy, state of mind, I'ma trap till I'm rich. I be outside like when crack first hit. If I'm feeling iffy, then my gat gon' spit. I am not a rapper, I don't cap about shit. Dope boy, state of mind, I'ma trap till I'm rich.